Alright. So we are back for video number 3. I only have one left to record and then I'll get back on track. So hi guys, I hope that you guys are doing pretty well. So let's get into it. So in this video I really want to talk about passion and practicality. I know it's really weird as topic. I don't even know if people are gonna watch this video frankly just because of the topic and maybe like the title that I've been giving these videos, but I don't know. I'm just gonna do it because I like it. So we're gonna talk about passion and practicality. So for those who didn't know, I'm a biomedical engineering student. So which is pretty much like biology, medical engineering. So I'm pretty sure that's like the three main things that to come on your mind when I say, "Hey, I'm a biomedical engineering student." He's really smart. I know I'm smart, but that's not the point. Yeah. Today we're gonna talk about passion and practicality. So why did I choose biomedical engineering? So why did I choose biomedical engineering? I really don't know why I said it twice, but okay. So the reason why I did choose biomedical engineering is because I've always been interested into biology, and I didn't want to pursue biology, which is weird. Back in high school, was it high school? Because the education system for my country in the US is different. So I was in seventh grade. Seventh grade is high school. Is seventh grade high school? Yeah, I think so. I don't know. But for me, it wasn't high school. It was middle school. No. Okay. Okay. When I was back in seventh grade, right, my biology teacher, I had a really good biology teacher. I will always remember her. She was really good, and she got me interested into biology. And the thing about me is I'm one of those people that actually enjoy learning information, enjoy retaining information, and enjoy making connection between informations. So I was kind of like her favorite because I always pay attention to class, and I can actually retain every single thing that she was saying and make connection and ask a question, really interesting question. And she was like, I can get into medicine. So no, she didn't say you can get into medicine. She said that you're about to be a doctor. But the doctor that she told me, she said, "Are you about to be like a cardiologist or something? Or you can go for cardiologist." Cardiology? I said cardiologist. Cardiology. Yeah. So that's what she said. And I was like, I don't think so. I don't really like medicine. But the thing about my country is those people, when they do talk about medicine, is that medicine is a huge thing. So you're wasting your life. So if you don't have like a call, so we can do medicine, like you need to be smart. You need to always be in these like, I don't know, like the smartest guy in your class, which I was not back then. And medicine was really not for me. I really was not considering medicine because I always thought that I was not smart enough. I actually considered medicine on my freshman year. So I did 7, 8, 9, 10. Not even thinking about medicine at all. Not even thinking about getting into medicine until my freshman year when I did had an interaction with somebody and I was like, okay, cool. So it just opened my eyes and says, okay, cool. That's what I'm gonna do. Cause back then I was navigating between a good amount of stuff. So I was like, I want to be a fashion designer just because I really like drawing clothes, and I also like watching people making them. I was like, I want to be a fashion designer. And then came a time where I was looking for money, and one of my friends got me into computer science. So I said, I'm gonna be a computer scientist because I really like coding, which I enjoyed back then. Did some money, and I was like, I'm gonna be a computer scientist. Then was thinking about my major in college, and I was like, okay, cool. So the choice that I'm gonna do right now is what I'm gonna do for the rest of my life. So what am I gonna do? I was really thinking about it. I don't even know how much time that I spent thinking about it until I came up with biomedical engineering. And the reason why I came up with it is deep down, I knew that biology was something that I absolutely want to do, but I didn't want to put pre-med or be like premedical on it just because I thought that I was not smart enough and there was no way that I could have get into like a pre-med track. But I even thought that pre-med was a major, frankly. So that's Is that a reason why I didn't choose it? No, that was not the reason why I didn't choose it, because still back then when I was choosing my major, I still didn't know if I wanted to go to medical school. So yeah, the reason why I did choose biomedical engineering is because I really enjoy biology, like the whole thing, the whole notions about learning about lives and cells and everything in between. So I really enjoy learning about it, and I also really enjoy listening to people. Like the thing about me is when I was still I was about to say when I was still a child, but when I was like a child back then, the thing about me is I always used to listen to my mom, my aunties, my grandma talking about stuff like they have dule. I don't even know how to say that in English, but yeah, it was like one section of the whole body really hurting them so bad, and they had all those kind of remedies that does not make any sense to me at all. I did talk about it with my biology teacher, and she said they does not make any sense. They are not remedies. They're just like stuff that people back then used to do, and they're still doing them, and they have like no research behind it if it works or not. So they just keep doing it. And so the thing with me is when they were talking about it, so I always used to go and listen to them talking about it and kind of like find something that my biology teacher told me and tell them, hey, that's what you have, and like diagnose them pretty much. But I was a child and they were like, I don't know what you're talking about. And still, I just kept doing it and doing it and doing it, and I really enjoyed it. But I still didn't know that I would get into medicine or if I can get into like a medicine. I'm tripping. Damn, thinking about it is just freaking me laugh right now. But yeah, so that's one of the reasons why they choose biomedical engineering. So I said, even though I am not smart enough to get into medicine, at least I'm gonna be a bioengineer. So I might work in a vaccine or something. But I'm still not smart enough to get into medical school. Maybe think about getting into medical school just because I was stupid. So I chose biomedical engineering, and then I did interact with my friends, which really opened my eyes. And I was like, okay, cool, you can go for it as long as you work hard for it, if you really want it. So, yeah. The other thing about balancing patient and practicality that I really want to point out is what I can do with my major. So what I can do is with my major is pretty much diverse. So it's not like a fixed thing where you have like a education degree and you can be a teacher or maybe something else. I think, but like for me, I know with that I can pretty much work in a lab if I wanted to, work in research if I wanted to, become a teacher if I wanted to. So there's like a good amount of stuff that I can do with my degree pretty much. And I was considering those and not medicine, even though I was still thinking about medicine just because I thought I was not smart enough. Which is stupid, but that was the way that I was thinking before. What I already did with my major, maybe why I'm studying for my major, are pretty much like coding projects. So I'm a heavy tech guy, if you can say. Not even tech, but I'll say coding. So I really enjoy learning about programming languages and different programming languages. Like I did learn HTML, CSS, JavaScript, C Sharp, Python, Bash, Java, Kotlin, Swift. I'm learning Swift right now. So I just enjoy learning about them, and I just enjoy making projects, which is the thing that I used to do back then. And I had to stop because of work, and right now I'm getting back to it just because I enjoy it. And sometimes I want to do something which is not medicine related to have a break from like all the things that I'm learning about medicine, which is pretty cool. But sometimes you need to know how to take a break, and taking a break for me is pretty much open my laptop and start a project, create an application, create a website. So that's how I take a break from medicine. So, and the last thing, which is what am I going to do with my major, is obviously get into medical school. But the thing that I also want to do is get my feet wet into research, because somehow I'm really interested into research, and mostly I want to take a time to reflect all the stuff, or maybe like research all the things, not all of it because I don't have time for it, but some of the things that my people used to do back then, and actually research and find if they really work or not. It is something that I really want to do. So that's one thing that I know that I'm going to be doing in the future once I will take a research class and gather data and actually do this research project, because I know it's going to be like one of the biggest things that I've ever done on my life, bigger than coding and making website. Yeah, I really want to take a time and see if those things that my people are doing work, because there is no way for me that they work because they don't have any logic behind them, but I still want to research them. So I know this video did not make any sense whatsoever, but I wanted to talk about it like always. So if you guys like it, feel free to let me know, and if you guys didn't like it, feel free to let me know as well in the comment section, and I will see you guys in the next video, which is the 4th video, and then I'll get back on track. Bye.